Hi, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your September 15th to the 30th, 2022 money and career reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what energy we have to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is telling us that God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing us a gift of healing, beautiful love. But we're also going to feel emotionally rather vulnerable during this time. Now, as water sign energy, we're being handed a gift just for us that's specifically designed for us and what we need. But again, it makes us feel more vulnerable. It makes us feel more sensitive. It makes us feel even a little bit more overwhelmed and raw. So just be very aware of this, that we are very connected emotionally, which sounds like a great thing and can be a great thing, but can also be something that is just very overwhelming for us. And we just feel things just a little bit too much, a little bit too intensely. So just be very aware of this. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. So there's a celebration around us when it comes to money. There's also a lot of things that we are juggling that, is going to be put on our plate. But there's a real sense of I'm moving in the right direction. I've reached a completion of a cycle when it comes to my finances, when it comes to what I'm focusing on, what I'm not focusing on. There seems to be much more clarity, much more reality, much more, determination and focus here. When Spirit is saying reality, it means that we're starting to see things put into practice. We're starting to see ourselves opening up that door or finding that connection and finding that group and finding that way forward, that we don't feel so out in the cold or so, all alone. And that's going to be really, really great for us. There's something that is being accomplished here that we want to share it with others, that we want to open up the doors, that we really want to kind of scream it from the rooftops, which is really quite beautiful. There is a sense of greater insight. There is a sense of calming understanding, like things are much more connected than we had originally thought they were. So just be very aware of this during this time. The repeat of the number 2 is telling us that we do not stand alone. We just absolutely do not. There's also such creative energy around us that's really going to be a good thing. We're going to find ourselves taking a more creative approach, and also setting aside time for creativity to recharge our own battery. Excuse me. With the 2 of Cups, there is a sense of love coming forward. There is a sense of I'm taking your hand and I'm helping you through the tough times. There is something that we've been dreaming about. That dream isn't going to be able to be realized all by ourselves. It doesn't mean that we can't have a singular dream and it be ours, but we do have somebody who loves us, who is helping us, who is supporting us, who is moving forward with us. Now, that could be on the other side, and that can also be on this side. This could be somebody who has passed on, or this could be somebody in the waking world. And this person is just our cheerleader. I mean, really seriously, this person tells you that, of course you can do it, Scorpio. Of course you know what you're doing. Let's move things forward. Stop doubting yourself, look at the bigger picture. You're trying to juggle too much, and that's going to make things a little bit difficult with the energy that you're getting here. Of course you can do this, because you're a little bit fractured right now, meaning that you're trying to take on a little bit too much. You're trying to get everything done just so, and I kind of see it as if it's like icing a cake. I don't know why that's coming forward, but it's like icing a cake and the cake is crumbling underneath, and you think, oh, if I just put on more icing, it'll be great. But it's like you might even have to bake a new cake before you can get the icing on it correctly, or you might have to wait till the cake cools down. Okay, I don't know why that's coming forward. I don't know if somebody's baking while they're listening to this, but there's this real sense of be more patient with yourself and don't try to rush things, because as you're trying to rush things, you'll have things start to make mistakes, things start to crumble, things start not to go the way that you wanted them to or the way that you need them to. So be very aware of that. There is something that you've been dreaming of for a really long time that's coming into play now, that's starting to open up doors for you. You're starting to see things in a new light, in a new way. You're looking at it and you're saying, oh my gosh, I didn't think of putting those things together. But Spirit is seeing what you desire soul-wise, like where you really want to be, how you really want the doors to open. And that's going to be what this energy here is helping you with. Now, this would be a great time also to keep a dream journal, because when it comes to your money and your career, you're going to get a lot of ideas on the way that you need to spend your money, or what you need to do for yourself from your dreams, especially if this guiding light is a person who has passed on. That's going to be one of the main ways that they communicate to you. Again, be very mindful of what you're trying to balance, because I almost see you as taking on the responsibilities of somebody else or somebody else's dream. You have the ability to make that dream come true. It can't be this person who's passed, like they're kind of giving you a bit of their dreams, their hopes, their wishes. So just be aware of that can come through during this time as well. But there's also a real sense of, let me prioritize what needs to be prioritized. Let me look at what needs to be done now, and then what can be done, in a later time, or what's in the spirit world that needs my attention. So that's going to be a very interesting thing to have to balance during this time, because it's a very interesting energy coming forward. Now, there is also a sense of a dream, okay, that you're going to want to kind of throw yourself into, or you've thrown yourself into it and you're getting kind of bored with it and you throw yourself out of it. Take time with it. Step into what you want. Look at what you desire. Be a little bit more structured with yourself. I would suggest a schedule. If you don't like schedules, I would suggest something just kind of very loosely, like, okay, I'm going to do 5 minutes a day of this, and you're going to find it beneficial. You're going to find it prosperous for you. But just know that there's something that you really want to move towards. There's some sort of dream that's coming forward. You need to set aside time for it, even though you get frustrated with it. It's not coming out perfectly. It's not coming out how you had imagined instantaneously. You need time to practice and fail. It's kind of like doing a mock-up of something. You need time to mock it up and to muck it up, right? Until it can get right, until it will be right. So just be aware of this. It will bring you money, but it's going to feel like, wow, I spent a lot of time making no money off of this, or I spent a lot of time failing with this before it actually became profitable. So just be aware of that. But you have prosperity coming in. You have a way of connecting with a community. You have a way of doors opening. And it's like all of a sudden it's like, yes, this is where I need to be. But just know that you're going to go about it in a very kind of like circuitous route, a very odd way. You're coming to where you need to be, and you're coming to this windfall. So let's see what energy we need to be mindful of. This is the King of Swords. We need to be mindful of harsh words. We need to be mindful of, this Mercury retrograde that we're in, and we'll be in until the 1st of October, that we're going to be taking things really personally. We're going to have somebody who's really cutting, really biting around us, or some people who just snap, and subconsciously we take it in a lot more than we think we do. So just be aware of this. And then our subconscious tarot message is the King of Wands. We are prosperous, we are determined, we are focused. This is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so if we're born on the cusp of Sagittarius, this is coming through very powerfully subconsciously, or if we have this within our chart, this sense of, I need to connect with my power, with my determination, with my focus. I need to get the job done. I need to see where it is that I want to be for me, how it is that I'm opening up the door. And there's a real sense of drive, determination, and gusto leading us forward subconsciously. We don't realize that we are this driven, but we are. And this is going to be a time where we utilize that, but we utilize it through a creative, very, very loving way. All right. And that's going to be very beneficial for us because we can also utilize it through just like sheer force and determination, but that's going to drain us more if we do it. Okay. All right, Leo. All right, Leo. All right, Sagittarius. My goodness, Scorpio. There we go. All right, Scorpio. I hope this reading has resonated with you. Oh, Leo and Sagittarius, both fire sign energy. So be very aware of that here with that energy coming forward subconsciously. Okay. All right, Scorpio. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Scorpio, and may blessings and prosperity always be with you.